So again, just starting to feel the body resting on the earth, bringing the feet together, the knees apart. And just finding some grounding moments here with the body on the earth, taking a slow and gentle breath into the lower belly. Exhaling, letting it go. And a few more people are just arriving, so I'll continue to repost the music into the chat a couple times. Taking a deep, full breath into the belly. Thanking yourself for showing up today. Thanking your body for being with you through every step of your life through this very moment. We can find a lot of strength and a lot of grounding in the body. So during times like we've had recently, which of course is the reason so many of us are here today, some difficult times with difficult emotions, we can definitely tend to be really in our mind, be really in the head. And it can be hard to remember or to find the time to come into your body. So take a deep, full breath again into the lower ribs. Draw the breath up to the center of the chest. And exhale, sending the breath back down from the belly to the hips. Deep, full breath into the lower hips. Draw the breath into the belly. Draw it up to the ribs. And exhale, just let the breath go, sending it back down toward the hips. Inhale deeply, noticing the sensations in your hips, noticing how you feel, and where you feel the earth making contact with the back of making contact with the earth. Just allowing your shoulders to relax, lengthening the sides of your neck. Picturing your whole body getting a little bit longer, even though we're not stretching. So feel the power of the breath to create spaciousness and literally create space in your body. Feeling your left hip on the earth, breathing into that left hip. Draw the breath up to the left ribs, the left lung, the left shoulder. Feel the left shoulder on the earth. Exhaling the breath down the left side of the body. Bringing your awareness to your right hip, noticing if it feels like it's a little bit higher after we just rooted and grounded the left side. Now take a Deep breath into that right hip, paying attention just to that right side. And then feel the breath drawing up towards the right ribs, into the right lung, into the right shoulder. Feel the right shoulder grounding down, maybe gently adjusting a little bit. Breathing in, just allowing the breath to ripple up from the hips like a gentle wave up the front of your body to the heart, to the crown of your head. And exhale, let the purifying wave kind of rinse you out as the wave comes rippling back down toward the hips. Letting it feel like and kind of evoke the feeling of water, soothing, healing, cleansing water. Staying on your back, just breathing and grounding. Maybe turn up the music a little bit today in practice so that you can really hear the music. I won't do any complicated sequences and we'll have lots of breaks. And the music will help you also kind of use that to move the body with the sound and help your focus stay there. As I mentioned, a lot of things going on and I won't comment on them today. I will encourage everyone to take this time as a break and as a cleansing. Allow yourself to feel the feelings and know how you were feeling. But allow yourself, when and as you're ready, to also find moments of zen and of calm and most of all, of peace. Remembering that peace truly starts from within. And as you feel your hands resting on your belly, with every inhale, belly filling up to meet the hands, allow yourself to gently give yourself almost like some Reiki, as I call it, Reiki malpractice, when I try to do Reiki sometimes without a certificate. But allow yourself to give yourself that nice energy through your own hands, that loving, calming, grounding energy. Just feel your hands resting on your belly and feel the breath in your body. Feel your hips gently opening. Many of us, also our bodies might be feeling very stiff, as we know and we always talk about in yoga, we hold a lot of tension in the body. So right now and today we'll do a lot of hip openers. I was in Pigeon for about 10 minutes on each side yesterday trying to get my hips to feel better. And I know I'm not alone, right? You guys are probably nodding your head, yes. With your next breath, let's just move the hands. So we'll bring the hands to prayer. And if you can imagine, again, that we're all kind of feeling the same way with wave after wave of difficulty through 20 to 21. You can imagine other people in the class, again, are all feeling the same. What would you say to someone in the class? And as you say that to them gently and silently, allow yourself to feel the energy of the other hand touching your hand, and feel yourself receiving that message of soothing. And maybe it's just it's okay. It's okay to feel how you feel. I'm here for you. We'll get through this. Whatever message it is that you'd like to send someone, just gently think about it and send those vibes and that energy out. And with your hands, feel yourself receiving that back from someone here. Take a deep, full breath and feel the breath ripple up once again from the low hips. Breathe in spaciousness into the low belly. Breathe into the lungs. Feel the ribs expand. Breathe into your heart. And as you exhale, bring the right hand on the heart center, the left hand on top of it. Just feel the breath relax and soften. Back down like a waterfall, gently trickling down to the hips. Notice your heart beating in your chest. And then we'll gently allow the eyes to blink open. Again, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We will gently start to just bring the knees into your chest. Take your time. Wrap your arms around your shins and just rock from side to side. So arms are wrapped around the shins and you're rocking from side to side. Gently, tenderly feeling the back of the body, getting a little massage there. Good. And then we'll roll up, cross the ankles, roll up to a seat. And we'll bring the right foot in front of the left, sitting in Sukhasana. So go ahead and look down at the feet. You can stack up the ankles. And see if you can root down into both sit bones. We'll sweep the arms out and up toward the sky, lengthen through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, just go ahead and bring that right hand to the left knee and gently twist just a little tiny bit at first. So we're being really gentle with our bodies. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head, root down through both sit bones. And exhale, gently twisting as you draw your solar plexus and your heart center towards your left side, just a little. Inhale, lengthen, root down through the sit bones, lengthen through the crown. Maybe lift your chin, draw the left shoulder back. Exhale, gently twisting over towards your left. Good. One last breath. Notice if there's any clinging or gripping. Gently soften any of that might be happening. I know I tend to do that a lot myself. Exhale, gently twist. And we'll untwist, bring the arms out and up toward the sky. As you exhale, just bring your hands to prayer and then bow your chin to your chest, honoring yourself for being here, for making the time for self-care. Rooting down into the left hip and the right. Lengthen through the crown. We'll sweep the arms out and up toward the sky. Reach up through the fingertips. And exhale, just twist gently to the other side. So bringing the left hand to the right knee. Deep breath in, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, just gently drawing your solar plexus towards your right side. So we initiate our twist from the center here. Deep breath in, lengthening. Exhale, gently twisting. And another breath in, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting. Nice. We'll untwist, sweep the arms out and up, hands up, prayer over the head, and we'll exhale. Just bow your chin to your chest. So switch the legs, bring the other foot in front. And then we'll bring the hands to the knees. Go ahead and gently start to take little circles. Really slowly over to your right and then over to your left. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. So we're getting into different areas of the hips, opening them up, letting yourself let this be a gradual, slow process on purpose today, right? Healing, slowing down. Maybe you notice one spot feels kind of edgy and you just roll back and forth a little bit there. When you're ready, you can start to go to the other side. Feel your body and be really rooted down through the sit bones and only here. Maybe close your eyes, right? You don't need to see me doing this or anyone else. You can close your eyes, and it's a really good hack to kind of instantly being in your body completely here. Breathing in as you come forward. Breathing out as you come back. Nice, and then we'll slowly take one last circle and bring yourself back to a seated pose. Nice job. So we'll gently start to just plant the feet and come up into a standing forward fold. So bend the knees, clasp opposite elbow, and just sway from side to side. Tuck the chin, let the head hang toward the earth. Feel the rootedness as you root down through both feet, left and right. Keep your head hanging to the earth. Just let something feel like it's washing off your shoulders. See if you can bend your knees so much that you bring your chest to your thighs. Really let the head hang. Nice, Leah. Good job. Shift the weight into your toes. Beautiful, Julie. Nicely done, ladies and gentlemen. Good, Stephen. And then we'll gently start to bend the knees deeply, even a little bit more. Let the arms dangle. Tuck the chin to the chest and slowly roll on up. Press the hips forward. Reach the arms out and up toward the sky. And then exhale, hands to prayer at the heart. So we're going to step the long way on the mat. Bring the feet a little bit wider than normal. And then gently start to just swing the arms a little bit left and right. So we are processing, right? Things that are happening every day and a little bit more every hour. Different things, different news, messages coming in, right? It's a lot to digest. So here we're getting into the second chakras, Svadhisthana, and we're digesting, right? Physically in the body, in these kidneys. Maybe your hands kind of start to make contact with the kidneys where we, again, are digesting not only our food that we take in, but everything else we've been experiencing and taking in. Let your arms maybe start to go a little faster, only if you want. Perhaps they catch some wind and you feel your feet rooted down, left and right, really rooted. And then start to move your gaze with your arms and maybe go a little slower and feel the strength of your legs. Feel your kneecaps lift. Feel your crown lengthen toward the sky. Notice how your kidneys feel. Notice how you can sense and feel maybe heaviness, thickness, right? We let go of toxins through the breath, through elimination, and twisting helps. All of that. We're going to slow it down. Breathe out. Nicely done. So step back to the front of your mat. Just bring the feet about hip width distance. Draw the arms alongside the shoulders. Lengthen through the crown. Take a deep full inhale. And just exhale there. So we'll sweep the arms out and up toward the sky. Tuck the tailbone. Lift the heart. Reach up through the fingertips. And we'll exhale. Start to dive forward into your forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Fingertips to your shins. Lift up halfway with a flat back. Exhale, bend the knees and just fold again, bringing the belly closer to the thighs. Shift weight to the toes. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Really slide the shoulders down the back. Notice how the back and the body feels. Exhale, bend the knees and fold inward. Last one like that. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Just noticing without judgment. How does the back feel, the hips and the body? Exhale, bend the knees and fold. So let's step the right foot to a lunge. Open the heart. Look forward. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet and bend the knees left and right. Maybe shake the head or neck a little. Any movement you're craving. And then finding stillness in your downward facing dog. So let's just bring the right leg straight up and back. Look at your right toes. So your chin is tucked. You're looking at your right toes and they're pointing straight down. Exhale, bring the right toes to the earth and the right foot. Good. Inhale, left leg rises up and back. Look at the left toes. They're pointing straight down. You're making sure that the hips are squared that way. Exhale, bringing it down. Good. So inhale, right leg up and back, right? We don't kind of flail it up. We just bring it slowly up and back. And then if you look at your right toes, and they're pointing straight down. Now, hug the right knee into the chest and look forward. Step the right foot to your lunge. Exhale, left foot meets it, bowing deeply. And the knees a little bit, reach the arms out and up, tuck the tailbone, lift the heart. And exhale, bend the knees, dive forward, right back down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees and just fold in. Keep shifting weight into your toes every time you fold forward. Maybe the heels almost lift and you get the torso even closer to the thighs, just really bowing in. Inhale, lift and lengthen. It's very much the opposite. We open the heart and lift up halfway. Exhale, last time, fold forward. Okay, so we'll step the right foot to a lunge. Look out in front of you. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog. Deep full breath in here. Deep full breath out. Let something go. Bring the left leg up to the sky. Look at the left toes. Maybe they need to point down a little more. Shift weight through the left foot. And we'll hug the left knee in toward the belly. Arch the back. Step that foot to your lunge. Softly and gently and look forward. Good. We'll step the right foot to meet the left, bowing inward. Root down through the feet, sweep the arms out and up, sweep the arms all the way up, tuck the tailbone and lift the heart. Exhale, hands to prayer. Soften the shoulders down the back. Bring the arms now alongside the body and then float your head over your shoulders. Notice how you feel. Lift the kneecaps. Root down into all four corners of both feet. Feel rooted and grounded in your body, your temple. Feel your strength within your bones. Feel your resiliency in your heart. One more deep breath in. And deep breath out. We'll sweep the arms out and up toward the sky. Tuck the tailbone, lift the heart, looking all the way up. Reach, stretch, and exhale, bend the knees, dive inward. Inhale, lift and lengthen, fingertips to the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding. Inhale, lengthen. Feel the inner hamstrings kind of spiral out and to the sides behind you, left and right. Exhale, fold, and go ahead and step the right foot to a lunge, and we'll root down into the right foot to rise up, warrior one, bending into your left knee. So as you breathe here in warrior one, bending into the left knee, we're going to anchor back through that right foot. So the right foot is anchored, the arms are alongside the body. Good, sweep that right arm down toward the right leg and then reach the arm back. So you're in a little twist again. Now you're looking at your right hand. Draw the right hand towards the heart all the way to the left hand. And then like a bow and arrow, pull that hand towards the heart and then all the way back. Good, again, reach it along the body and then towards the left hand. Exhale, draw it towards the body, really close, like it touches you, the hand the whole way, and then back. Nice. Inhale, the arm reaches forward, hands to prayer. Exhale, drawing it back, cleansing out the heart chakra, opening it up. Last one, inhale, reach the hand forward. Really drag it along the arm, drag it along the shoulders. Picture this clearing and opening, reach the arm back. Good, then we'll sweep the arms back up. Exhale, open to warrior two. So we're gonna root down through both feet, all four corners. Drop the right hip, bending into the left knee. Relax shoulders, deep breath. Exhale, deep breath out. Another inhale. And exhale. Good, so we'll find extended side angle. Left forearm to the left thigh, right arm comes up and over. Reach that arm up. Keep reaching. Rooting down into that back right foot. Maybe take a half or a full bind if you want. One more deep breath in, just feel your whole body grounded, rooted, full of breath. Exhale, find your lunge. Just bring the right hand down, pivot onto the right toes, and sweep the left arm up. Inhale, open across the heart. Stack the left shoulder on top of the right and relax the shoulders. Send the right heel back and the left shin forward. Another breath. Exhale. Now reach the left arm forward. Bring it to the inside of that left foot. pulse forward and back. Relax your shoulders. Notice how your hips feel. Deep, full breath in. Exhale, let something go. Slowly walk the hands to a wide leg forward fold. Bend the knees and just bow inward. So here, go ahead and take any movement you're craving. Some people might like a mini skandasana, bending the knees left and right. Some might want to take the version of the hands behind the back, a little bend in the knees. And starting to bring that fist over your head, opening the shoulders, feeling the hips reach to the sky. Others might want hands just on the mat, reaching behind you. So wherever you are, just commit to that, knowing that your body knows what you need. Good. A couple more breaths. And we'll slowly walk the hands all the way to the front of your mat. Open the heart. Find a lunge facing the other way, bending into the right knee. Exhale, step the left foot forward. A little bend in the knees, sweep the arms out and up. Nicely done. Bring the hands to prayer. Again, we're focusing on balance today, so we'll bring the arms alongside the body and just close the eyes. So recognizing that child's pose is not everybody's happy place. And also it might be not the best pose for today. Today we need to be really grounded, and let's just close the eyes again here in Tadasana. Feel your mountain. Picture a beautiful field. Sun shining down on you, your mountain. You are the mountain. Maybe there's a gentle wind. Feel the breeze flowing through your body, the vayu, the wind of breath. Let it just whisper and roam freely, creating spaciousness, awareness, and peace within you. You're doing super, super good. Remind yourself that. With all that we've been through, all that you have been through individually. Remind yourself. There is that strength in your body. It's in your bones. It's on your feet. It's in your feet on the earth. It's in your heart. It's in your spirit. Nicely done. When you're ready, open the eyes. We'll bring the arms out and up. Root down through the feet. And we'll bend the knees a little bit. Just dive forward. Go ahead and lift and lengthen. Fingertips to the shins. Exhale, just fold. So we'll step the right foot back to come up to warrior one. And bring the arms up alongside the ears. Draw the low belly in. Root down into all four corners of both feet. See if you can bring that left hip forward. Maybe bending more into the right knee, wherever you can feel really rooted and stable. If you feel wobbly, widen the base of your feet. Very important to not be wobbly today. Draw the right arm back and the left arm forward. If your shoulders are off at all, keeping them squared forward. Take another breath. And exhale, we'll sweep the left arm down alongside the left leg and reach back with that left arm, looking at the hand as the right arm reaches forward. So here we are, hips facing forward in warrior one, but twisting just gently from the torso toward your left. And if you feel wobbly or shaky, bring the right foot over to the right a little bit. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. Open up across the shoulders. Inhale, bring that left arm towards the chest, towards the right hand. And then we'll exhale, reach it back and open. Inhale, bringing that hand in toward the shoulder and across the body, across the chest. Exhale, dragging it back slowly. Inhale, bringing the hand in towards the other hand, creating our own reality here, what we're focusing on, right? What we're aiming at and targeting with a love in our heart chakra. Reach the hands back. Open up again, reach forward, breathe in. Exhale, reach back. Nice, and we'll open to warrior two. Bend into the left knee, the right knee, sorry. Right hand to the right thigh, left arm sweeps up and over, deep breath in. Exhale, rooting down through that back left foot. See if you can activate the left fingertips and that whole left side of the body. Find your beautiful breath. Exhale there, strengthen your legs. Last breath in. Exhale, go ahead and find your lunge, pivoting onto the left toes and bring the right arm up. Sweep the navel up to the spine and stack the right shoulder on top of the left. Breathe in. Bend a little deeper into the right knee, send the left heel back. Breathe out. Inhale. As you exhale, reach the right arm forward, stretching, and then bringing it down to the inside of the right foot. Then start to just rock left and right, or rock forward and back. Walk the hands around to a wide leg forward fold. Bring the feet about 3.5 distance apart. Hands to the earth, just bow inward. Another option here is to interlace the hands behind the head and just kind of gently chamber the head there, lengthen the neck. And keep bending the knees a little bit to bring your torso maybe closer to your thighs if you feel like your weight is all in your heels, right? Bend the knees, shift weight into the toes, scoop the belly up and in to fold further. Feel the hips lifting to the sky, feel the waist lengthen. And we'll slowly walk the hands to the front of the mat. And then step that foot back, downward facing dog. So we'll inhale, bring the right leg up and back. As you exhale, step the right foot to your lunge. This time we're gonna step the left foot forward, but bring the left foot behind the right. And then bring the feet together. The knees are bent and the feet are, ankles are crossed. So your feet are like that. You have the left leg behind the right. Inhale, now root down through all four corners of both feet. Allow yourself to take the time to have your feet in a good spot. And we'll lift and lengthen from here. Shift weight into your toes, a little bend in the knees. Exhale, fold inward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Release any gripping in your toes. Find a long waist, long torso. Open heart. Exhale, fold inward. Inhale, last breath, lift and lengthen. Exhale, folding. And we'll unwind the legs, bring the left leg over to the left, bend the knees, tuck the chin to the chest, and roll up. Amazing job. Roll out the shoulders, left and right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Softening shoulders. Think about really lengthening the space between the shoulders and the ears and bringing the head back a little bit so that we're not leaning forward. Good. We'll bring the arms out and up. Up onto your toes. Look at your fingertips. And then we'll exhale, lower the feet and dive forward. Step the right foot to a lunge. And the left foot back, downward facing dog. So we'll bring that left leg up to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, left knee draws in toward the belly. Step it through softly to your lunge. And then we're going to do the same thing. Maybe you wiggle the left foot over to the right a little bit and step the right foot up and in to bring it up to the outside of the left foot. And then just move however you need to get those feet both grounded, but ankles kind of crossed. Knees are nice and bent. And then we'll inhale, lift and lengthen. Lift the belly up and in. Reach the crown of your head forward. Tuck the chin slightly so there's no crunching in the neck. Exhale, just fold inward. Deep full breath in, lift and lengthen. Relax your shoulders. Vinyasa gripping in the toes. Exhale, fold inward a little bit further. Bowing inward to your truth. Inhale, lift and lengthen last time. Maybe hands are on the mat or on the shins. Exhale, folding. So we'll root down into both feet. Sweep the arms out and up. Feet together. Exhale, hands to prayer. Unwind the foot. And then shake out the legs. Just give them a good old shake. Relax the shoulders. Nice. So as I mentioned, it's not really a good time to be too wobbly. So we will take tree pose, but I'm going to encourage you guys to definitely have a wall or a chair or something near you, a table, to bring your left hand to. So we want this rooted, grounded feeling of a tree, but not the imbalance of it. So I'm going to use this and show you guys just how to gently use it for encouragement. When you're ready, really root down through that left foot and bring the right knee up. Lengthen through the crown of your head. And then you can either bring the foot to the inside of the ankle or to the inside of the thigh. And then if you feel balanced, maybe take the hand away. Root down through the left foot. Feel the strength of your left leg. And relax your shoulders. Imagining that your leg is like a tree trunk. And again, it has those roots that reach down toward the center of the earth. Beautiful. And your heart also has vines. Your heart chakra has vines like tendrils that reach out and down through the legs, rooting your heart center to the center of the earth. Using your chair, etc., for balance whenever you need it. No pressure to lift the arms up. Good. And then we'll hug the knee into the chest. Shake out the legs. Amazing job. And then when you're ready, we'll do the other side. I just noticed Amy, I think, has a big heart on her shirt. I love it. It's gorgeous. So go ahead and bring the left leg up. Again, your hand is kind of on something to balance so that you don't feel wobbly. And then when you're ready, the foot can come to the inner thigh or the inner calf. All kinds of options here. Let go of any expectations for yourself today. Solidly rooting down through that right leg, opening the heart, relaxing shoulders. Take a deep breath into your heart center. Lengthen through the crown of the head. And maybe your hands went up, maybe they didn't. It's all good. Here together, you showed up, you get out of bed, right? We're winning big time today. Good, so when you're ready, hug that knee back into the chest and shake out the legs. Amazing job. So step to the front of your mat. We are gonna bend the knees a little bit. Bring the hands to the sides of the legs for chair pose. Bring the arms alongside the body and just reach the sit bones back behind you. Scoop the belly up and in and breathe here. Sink the hips back a little more. Reach your fingertips away from the hips. And lengthen the sides of the body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Anytime you need to, just find a standing forward fold. Another breath here. Another breath out. Nice, then dive forward and bow deeply. Inhale, lift and lengthen, fingertips to the shins, open the heart. And exhale, just fold. Inhale, step the left foot to your lunge. And the right foot back, downward facing dog. Deep full breath in and we'll just float forward to plank pose. Exhale with a sigh out through the mouth, let something go. Feel free to keep your knees on the mat instead of being in a full plank. Deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Another breath, last one. Exhale. Good, bring the knees to the mat. And then maybe you find your pillows that you possibly had handy for a wide legs child's pose using these blanket or pillows. So you can kind of just stack them a little bit like on top of each other, but staggered, knees mat width distance. And then start to bring your belly onto the pillows. And then you can make a little fist with your hands. Maybe you have a block also. Do whatever you can so that you feel like you're in a child's pose where you're very grounded. Resting on one cheek, right cheek to start. Notice how you feel. Deep full breath in, notice how your hips feel. Feel your toes on the earth, left and right toes. Feel your left and your right shin on the earth. Feel your left and your right forearm on the earth. Feel your heart chakra resting on the pillows. Breathing out and sending that exhale into your heart chakra. Good. Bring your left cheek to the block or your hands, whatever you have there. Maybe you're like that. Your left cheek on the mat. Take 3 more breaths there. And breathe into the count of 3. Inhale into the lower belly. Feel the breath in the back of the body. Feel the breath up in the shoulders. And as you exhale, feel the breath slowly counting to 5. A longer exhale, relaxing the breath down the back of the body, back down toward your hips. Good. So we're not actively trying to get a stretch here, right? We're trying to breathe and relax. Balasana, child's pose. Almost sounds like balance, right? Balasana. Thinking about our very busy go, go, go lives and how adding in the child's pose here and there is really helpful, really good for us. It helps get into that parasympathetic nervous system. This long exhale also greatly helps. So breathing in just to the count of 3. Exhaling to maybe 5 or 6. And tell yourself that exactly how you're feeling right now is completely valid. It's completely perfect. It's the right way you should feel. We hold ourselves accountable for way too much during difficult times. And we are not, I'm not sure, but I don't think any of us in this group are emergency relief workers, right? We're not at the front lines of an emergency. Maybe your job has you working in a way that you are, but at least in this moment, let yourself not be perfect. And in this yoga class, let yourself just go somewhere else. Feel your body and find wholeness. One more deep breath in to the count of 3. Exhale to the count of 5 or 6. Nice. So you'll gently start to slide the hands in toward the body, move the pillows off to the side, tuck the chin to the chest, and slowly and gently roll on up. Shift your hips to your left side and bring the legs out in front of you. We'll bring the feet together and the knees apart for Badakonasana. So if you'd like to here, maybe you sit on the edge of a pillow, which will be really helpful to tilt the hips forward. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, deep breath in. And then exhale, just fold here. Again, you definitely have the option to bring the feet out about a foot or a foot and a half in front of you for more of that yin version that we do sometimes. And you can feel free to stack pillows up and have a restorative pose here. Maybe pillows, blocks, whatever you have. And perhaps your Badakonasana today looks a little bit more like this. And there is no perfect configuration of bolsters or pillows or anything. There's just you coming into like your hip opening folds with whatever you have around you that will help you to feel a little more able to let go and breathe into your hips. Soften shoulders, feel your hips on the earth. Once again, that root chakra and that tailbone that has the Root that reaches down to the center of the earth. Unmistakably and completely grounding you. Inhale here, deep full breath in. Exhale, let something go. Deep, full, slow breath in. Deep, full, slow breath out. Continue breathing here and notice how much opening occurs in the hips. The longer and the slower, the deeper breath you can bring into yourself here, the more we will be able to open and release and relax the hips. Nicely done. One last breath there. As you exhale, we're going to gently move the blanket, pillow, block, whatever you had, kind of out of the way. Bring the feet together. Move your other pillow out of the way if you had that one there. We're going to come into a reverse table. So fingertips point in toward the body. The wrists are facing backwards, elbows bend, then lift the hips, opening up the front of the hips to release them. So you can keep your gaze on your knees. Just breathe here. Feel your big toes pressing into the earth and all the toes around it. Feel the hips open and lengthen. Good. One last breath. Feel the tailbone lengthen to the shins. Exhale, lower the hips. Scooch the hips back a little bit and we'll bring the left shin forward, right leg back for pigeon. So as I said, we're holding some tension in our hips today, right? Usually most of the time people request pigeon. So when you're ready, you can either stay upright or maybe come down. Maybe take your time and go a lot slower to get into pigeon today. I definitely will because there's a big old cat in my way. Maybe you came all the way down and your forearms are on the earth and you're making a little pillow with your hands. And just visualize this purifying breath. Whatever visualization works better for you, the waterfall and the cleansing breath, or the wind and that Vayu breath. But know what soothes you and then use that one. Inhaling to the count of 3. Exhaling to the count of 5 or 6. Inhaling to the count of 3. Exhaling to the count of 5 or 6, softening shoulders, evening out the hips. One more, slow breath in. And a longer exhale out, relaxing your parasympathetic nervous system. Good. We'll slowly walk the hands in and then gently switch sides. So drag that right shin forward and gently and as carefully as you can, nice and gentle with your body, start to bring that other leg back. Now you take your time to get into this, just noticing how the hips feel today. If you're not ready to come all the way into pigeon at all and you just want to be like in half pigeon, whatever you are doing, again, it's perfect. You showed up. Applaud yourself for that. Deep full breath in. Patches would like you guys to applaud for her for showing up too. Deep breath out. Inhale. Maybe you started to lower down. No rush. Exhale. Breathing into the count of 3. And breathing out to the count of 6. Breathing into the count of 3. And breathing out to the count of 6. Notice your inner strength. Take a deep breath in to the count of 3. Exhale, letting something go. Good. Then when you're ready, slowly walk the hands up on your next inhale. And then we'll gently bring that left leg back out in front. Bring the feet out in front of you and then just windshield wiper the legs back and forth. Maybe take your hands and like massage your hips a little bit. We'll curl the toes in toward the face, bring the arms out and up, take a deep inhale. And then exhale, gently fold over your legs. Same thing as before. If you guys want to, grab pillows, let it be a restorative forward fold, right? Make it your practice. Just fold in. Active or not active. Deep breath in, lengthening if you'd like to, or just surrender down on the pillows if you don't want to have this be active. Breathing into the count of 3. Fill up the whole torso like a hot air balloon. Exhaling to the count of 6. Inhaling to the count of 3. Exhaling to the count of 6. Last deep breath, inhaling to the count of 3. Exhaling to the count of 6. Let all the breath go. Gently removing the pillows out of the way, slide the hands in toward the body, and we'll bring the feet flat on the floor. We're gonna go ahead and scooch your hips forward, roll onto your back, bring your knees into your chest, and rock from side to side. So we'll take a happy baby from there with peace fingers to the toes, and then just rock from side to side. Feel your shoulders and your sides of the body getting a really nice massage. Gently remind yourself of the messages that you gave to each other earlier in the class. And allow yourself to feel the community. Carly, Catherine, Leah, Krista, Rebecca, Julie, Amy, Molly, Zach, Kate, Hillary, Stephen. Great, great, great community here today. Awesome people. Karen, Lisa, and Beth, Amy, Kelly, Patches, Watson, Razzie. When you're done with Happy Baby, bring the feet flat on the floor, and then you can roll up to a bridge pose. So if you'd like, you can also use a block or no block. Hips come up to the sky. I like the block right underneath the tailbone. If you have one, it's lovely. Arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Close the eyes and take 5 deep breaths. If you don't have a block, you can take about 3 breaths instead. In your bridge pose there, remind yourself that you have everything that you need. We have all the tools. We have our breath. We have our community. Look how many people showed up today, right? Many of you kind of thought, probably I can barely get out of bed or move, right? Or function. And with encouragement, right? Me reaching out to you, also you guys showing up, encouraging everyone else here, like you knew somehow that's what was going to happen, right? That this community would show up kind of against the odds, right? Gently remove the block, lower the hips, gently let the hips just float down slowly to the earth. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself just one last big hug. Tell yourself, you are amazing. This is not the time for self-doubt, criticism, right? Thinking any judging thoughts to ourselves. This is time for healing, for hugging, for holding yourself. Feel your arms embracing yourself. And say gently to yourself anything you think you need to hear today that's supportive and kind. And then on your next deep breath in, thinking about, again, what you'd like to offer and send out to someone else in the class, what kind of thought or gesture. And I'll just go ahead and make this little heart symbol and send it out there to all of you. So whenever you're ready, thank you. So sweet. I saw a heart come up towards the screen. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and lay on back all the way in Savasana. Find a blanket, find an eye pillow, find a bolster. Prop yourself up really however you would like to today. Perhaps you just want to go lay in your bed, right? Think about what radical rest you need. Maybe you want to shut the camera off or leave class and have Shavasana on your own in your bed. If you're doing that, yes. That sounds great, right? And if you want to stay for Shavasana together on your back with your arms alongside the body, eyes closed with blankets, bolsters, pillows, please feel free to do that as well. So let's just breathe into our body with your eyes closed. We'll do a little chakra meditation in our Shavasana today. Starting at the root chakra. We did a lot of root chakra today. The tailbone, feel the hips resting on the earth. Again, everyone probably knows the chakras are these energy wheels, and they are these spiraling, slowly spiraling vortexes of energy, these primary chakras from the root to the crown. They absorb and they filter energy that we receive and take in. So our chakras need cleansing and healing. Let your breath be just natural and slow. The chakras are not only filtering the energy that we take in and what we see and experience, but also what we feel and think, our own thoughts and actions. So just enjoy the feeling of stillness with the eyes closed. Feel your left hip on the earth, deep breath into it. Exhale, feel your left hip resting on the earth. Deep breath in here to your right hip. Exhale there into that right hip. As you breathe into the root chakra, gently just imagine that you're taking in whatever healing energy, whatever cleansing energy you need to feel here. The breath is slow, hips are on the earth. Your exhale, you're picturing yourself releasing any further stress or tension in your hips. Maybe not all of it, but maybe a little more is released. The color is red of the root chakra. And as we all know, it's all about survival and security, livelihood. And when we are unbalanced or thrown off in any way, the root chakra is definitely affected. So just allow yourself to root through the hips, breathing into that space. Slowing down the breath. Moving on from the root chakra to the sacral chakra, where we moved our arms around earlier in class. There's an orange glow. It's 2 inches below the navel and 2 inches in toward the spine. Svadhisthana. Important organs are here. Breathe into that space. Without any judgment, you're just observing yourself, healing yourself and cleansing energy, balancing and grounding. This is the space from where we create, we nurture, we experience pleasure, emotions. Let yourself feel warmth and nourishment here, if possible, in this moment. Really, at least if you can, connect with that area, breathing in. Breathing out. Solar plexus chakra, Manipura, the next one. Bring your awareness up to your solar plexus. Above the belly button, the upper abdomen area. It's your sense of willpower, self-esteem, and belonging. Confidence, self-worth. Breathe here into this beautiful yellow, slowly spiraling vortex, this chakra. Every breath, that golden light gets a little bit brighter. You feel your body resting on the earth. You feel yourself being healed and cleansed from within and from your own work. Bringing your attention up to the heart chakra. And we go rainbow colors from red all the way up. So chakra of the heart is green. Anahata. Romance and love is the chakra. And in this moment, thinking about how one of the interesting things about human beings is that every act or every expression people make is an act of love or a cry for love. Maybe it comes from a place of a sore lack of having love. Breathe into your heart, thinking of how love can be really a part of everything, from the way we smile at a stranger on the street, or order a meal in a restaurant, or speak to the cashier, the supermarket. Feel your green glowing heart chakra spinning slowly and getting brighter. Feel yourself feeling also a little more at ease. Shoulders relaxing, body resting on Mother Earth. Let the breath rise up to your throat chakra, Vishuddha, and notice here a soft blue light emanating from the center. Communication, where we balance listening with speaking. Moderating the balance of sharing versus listening in this chakra. Ask yourself, as this light grows brighter, is there something that you need to say that you haven't yet said? Maybe you just whisper it to yourself. Satya means truth in Sanskrit. Holding on to your truth in this moment, in your body. And again, maybe letting yourself hear anything that you would like to remind yourself that you know to be true. Bringing your awareness up to your third eye chakra, Ajna chakra. That space between the eyebrows. This is our gateway to our intuition. the dark, regal glow. Purple color. Calm the active mind here, imagining lavender fields. You're perceiving and smelling even. Allow yourself to see what it is that you want to focus on and what it is that you feel is healthy for you to pay attention to in this moment, that you'd like to witness and see. Knowing that what we expose ourselves to, what we see, will result in how we feel and what we're paying attention to. Give yourself breaks when you need it of third eye, lavender fields, meditation perhaps more often during these difficult times. Feel your slow breath just in the chakra rainbow of colors aligning your body. Rainbow to the crown of your head now. Crown chakra, this beautiful white shining light like a halo floating above your head. Symbolizing our universal connection to all. Your spirituality, the chakras are like steps, like a step ladder, and the higher we get, the more difficult they are, because the crown chakra represents enlightenment, where we have transcended all the other chakras and we have arrived in this eternal wisdom where we feel that we are not separate and we feel unified, regardless of the fact that other beings are separate, people doing separate things, different things. We find the peace in our hearts and the love in our body when we know the words to be true, that separation is an illusion. And we free our mind from that illusion of separateness, feeling the oneness, feeling the togetherness we have here, and knowing that everyone came from the universe, came from the stars, came from Mother Earth. In the hands to prayer at your heart center in Savasana. Just feel the warmth of your hands. Feel the colors of your rainbow, your chakra aligning brightly and shining from the root to the crown. Feel those colors just emanating throughout your body, throughout your spirit, throughout your arms, your legs, throughout your whole body. Picturing the others in this class also as their beautiful rainbow-filled light bodies. Spirits and beautiful souls. Bring the right hand to the heart and the left hand on top. Just to complete that chakra meditation, and take your time. You can bring the knees in towards your chest and roll over onto your right. Resting in fetal position. Pausing there to notice how you feel. Grounded, rooted, hopefully a little bit better. And gently press up to a seated position. If you'd like, you can also stay in Savasana, no pressure. Hands at the heart center at prayer, bowing your chin. Feeling wholeness of self. Feeling wholeness with those in your family and your tribe and your community, sending them love. And sending wholeness and blessings and peace to anyone, anywhere they need it, wherever they are struggling and needing to find love. The light within me honors and bows to the light within you. Namaste. All right, when I put my head down, Patches gave me a big old bonk in the head. Thanks everybody so much for joining today. Hope that you guys feel good and can enjoy the rest of